I just kind of went, oh, well, fuck, and just kept stirring my coffee. What's happening, friends? Welcome back to yet another episode here, a special episode of this special edition of Roadie Free Radio, during which I read a story out of this book right here, Hell on Wheels, a Stories Compilation by Mr. Greg Jacobs. Thank you for tuning back in. It's been awesome, man, and we're getting closer. Listen, by the way, I was going to say we're getting closer to Christmas, and then I realized we just had Thanksgiving last week. I hope it was a great one for you. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and you were in families, and you were healthy and safe. My dog's doing something weird over there. I don't know what's going on. Listen, I want to give a shout out here as we barrel toward the end of this year. We're in December. I cannot believe it. To Greg Jacobs for letting me do this awesome little series here. I've had a lot of fun doing it. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you do not have a copy of this book and you would like to pick one up, use the Amazon link below. You can get this version of the book, or if you want to wait and be patient until spring 2022, the University of Hell Press is putting out a new version of this book with all these stories and many more that Greg has just updated. Hey, I got an email from Amazon. How crazy is that? Anyway, you can pick one up now, pick one up then, whatever you want to do. It's your life, man. It's your time. But do it, because there are good stories in here. I also want to give a shout out to my friends over at One of One Productions for sponsoring this special series and helping us get through the whole thing. If you're thinking about starting a podcast, which I suggest you do, or you have a show you want to take it to the next level, or you're an audio pro and you're looking to pick up some amazing gear, my God, my dog is just going crazy. Yo, come here. If you want to do that, I suggest you check out oneofoneproductions.com. They've got everything from microphones, headphones, interfaces, whatever you need to get your show going. Check them out. They are the podcast solutions company out there. Of course, you can buy stuff from Amazon and B&H, but it's not the same as going to the pros and having them take care of you. Oneofoneproductions.com. Use the link and then use the code Roadie free when you check out. All right, here we go. This week's story is a band called Coffin Break. Enough with the emails coming in, man. Here we go. Coffin Break, Coffin Break. Told by Dave the drummer. You know what? Before I get into this, I got to tell you something. I just recorded about 6 videos. And you'll notice, too, that I'm not using the Lewitt microphone, which I usually use on this series. I'm back to the Roswell Mini K87. I just spent an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours recording 6 videos, and somehow the audio got jacked, and most of what I recorded, you can't even hear it. It's not even working. These are the trials and tribulations of a podcaster, and you should know about them so that you know that what's going on here is some serious shit, all right? Anyway, didn't work. I just realized it, so now I got to go back, and I had this mic on last, so I'm just doing this one as a quick one-off right now. Hold on. Damn it, dog. Get out of there. You can't chew that stuff. Electric wires back there he's getting. Come here. Hey. Stop it. Stop it. He wants to go out. I got to get him out. Come here. All right. Anyway, so that's the deal. That's what's going on. So I'm a little fried, but we're going to do this all again is what I'm trying to tell you. Here we go. Coffin Break, as told by Dave the drummer, who was interviewed by Greg Jacobs. Dave, well, let's see. Coffin Break. We've done quite a bit of touring. We've done 5 major U.S. tours and lots of West Coast deals. But our first tour, we came down to San Francisco for a couple of shows. We drive a 69 Dodge van, and we were driving all night long back to Seattle. And we pulled over and fell asleep in this rest area, right? I got up some hours later and drove to a gas station. And these guys were still asleep, up on the loft in the back of the van. They were all laying in the back. It was just the 3 of us. I went in to get some coffee. I'm in there, in this AMT pouring coffee, just sitting there, putting a little cream in there. And this guy comes in and says, are you driving a white van? And I said, yeah. And I looked out the window where I parked. You could see the van from the inside, and it was gone. The guy said, it's rolling down the street. it just kind of rolled back out into the street. I just kind of sat there going, well, fuck, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Dive in front of it or something, or run out the door and chase it down the block? I just kind of went, oh, well, fuck. I just kept stirring my coffee and it drove back up. Those guys woke up. Well, Pete woke up and he dove all over the shit and the seats and then hit the brakes with his hands, because he had just bolted out of bed. So he just got up and drove it back in, and that was how they woke up. They woke up rolling out of the parking lot, down the street. They came pretty close to going into this big ditch, but they didn't. All right, there you go. That's it. That's it. Short one this week. Coffin break. My dog is about to pee or do something on the floor. I got to get him out, but I wanted to get this story out to you. Coffin break. Stay tuned next week. We got the Cult, man. A great one coming up from the Cult. I hope you guys are well. Big shout out again to One of One Productions for sponsoring the show. And listen, if you want to support a crew member out there who's touring, you can do so by picking up a button, a sticker, a magnet over at roadiefreeradio.com, and a portion of those proceeds will go to musiccares.org or roadiecare.com to help someone out who's in need during this crazy time that we have going on of the pandemic and all that shit, man. So anyway, there you go. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you down the road.